When I will have some time, I will again include this chapter in the syllabus of EVS in class 2, right? So now move on and discuss about the studies. We are going to start today chapter number 6, My Neighborhood. Chapter number 6, My Neighborhood, and this is part number 1. Okay, this is part number 1. This you are going to see, right? So everybody open your EVS book. Take out chapter number 6 and page number 34. Okay? Take out page number 34. My Neighborhood. So dear students, in this chapter, how many things we are going to discuss? How many main things we are going to discuss? We will discuss. Okay? So in this chapter, mainly we will discuss about two things, that importance of the neighborhood, okay, and important place in the neighborhood area. These two things we are going to discuss in this class, in this chapter, right? So before it starts the chapter, we will have the healthy conversation or discussion about this chapter. What is neighborhood? Why neighborhood is necessary to us? How many types of neighborhoods are there? All these things we will discuss in this chapter only, and we will learn something new and fantastic information about the neighborhood. Right? So all the students ready? Shall I start? Open your EVS book. Nobody will sit without EVS book. Nobody will sit without EVS book. Your book is in your hand while watching the video. Okay? Yes. Shall I start? Okay. So, dear students, tell me some things that, see, our family is living where? Can anybody tell me the answer? Our family is live where? Yes, you all are absolutely right. Our family lives in a house. Our family lives in a house. Okay? Everybody's family are family lives near our house is called neighborhood. ठीक है? When anybody will ask you, when your papa will ask you, or your mom, or anybody else will ask you, which chapter is going on in EVS, so you will tell that chapter number 6, my neighborhood is going on. And suppose your parent asks you, your grandparent asks you that what is the meaning of neighborhood? Can you tell me the meaning of neighborhood? Or can you tell me the definition of the neighborhood? So this is the definition, or we can say this is the meaning of the neighborhood. The area near our houses is called neighborhood. ठीक है? Whatever area we are using, whatever colony, whatever gully, whatever mohalla, ठीक है? Whatever street where we are living, around that all area is called the neighborhood. Neighborhood को हिंदी में we can say that पड़ोसी या आसपास की लोकेशन, ठीक है? That is called neighborhood. The area near our house is called neighborhood. This is the definition of the neighborhood. Fix this definition over there in your mind. Okay? The area near our house is called neighborhood. ठीक है? अब number 2. People who lives in the neighborhood is called neighbors. People who lives in neighborhood is called neighbors. अब neighborhood का तो आपको समझ में आ गया कि people those who are living our houses, they are the area near our houses is called neighborhood, है ना? अब neighbors किसे कहते हैं? Whom we all are calling neighbors. Whom we all are calling neighbors. So the definition of neighbors is people who live in our neighborhood are called neighbors. People who live in the neighborhood yes are called what? Neighbors. They are called our neighbors. Understand the definition, the meaning of neighborhood and neighbor? Understand or not? This is neighborhood and this is neighbor. ठीक है? The area near our houses is called neighborhood and the people who live in the neighborhood are called our neighbors. This is the meaning of the neighborhood and neighbors. अब neighbor जो होते हैं पड़ोसी, they makes our life happy. They makes our life happy. ठीक है? The neighbors makes our life happy and comfortable. It is written in your book. The neighbors make our life happy and comfortable. This is written in your book. Now I will explain you how our neighbors makes our life comfortable and happy. emergency comes sudden. Emergency comes sudden. ठीक है, emergency comes accidentally. ठीक है, जैसे accident can happen, am I or can happen that suddenly. About accident we can't say, we don't know about the accident. ठीक है, but as like that emergency also is a sudden movement. It can happen with anybody else. ठीक है, so during any emergency, what your mama, what your papa is doing, if you all are a small girl or you all are a small boy and there is an emergency at your home, so your mama and papa both will decide that in that particular place we cannot take my child over there. है ना? अगर हॉस्पिटल में, अगर फैमिली में कोई अचानक से बीमार हो जाता है and मम्मी पापा wants to go to the hospital, then what they will do? They will not take you with them. They will not take you into the hospital. Then they will decide, yes, I will make my child live over here to my neighbors. So your mama will go to the neighbor and talk with the neighbor that there is an emergency at my house, so we have to go to the hospital, and in the hospital we can't take my child. So please, that is my request, कि please keep my child at your home. ठीक है? So this is a kind of help which your neighbors can do easily for you, for your family. ठीक है? And suppose this is the example of emergency. This is the example of a sudden accidental case. कुछ भी कभी भी घटना जीवन में हो सकती है that we don't know about those things, that we can't decide, है ना? अब this was the sad moment which we all are sharing with the neighbor. Now how neighbors can make our life happily, अब we will discuss on that. ठीक है? So suppose your birthday is there, है ना? Your birthday is there and mama papa wants to throw a party, a birthday party. So whom you will call first? Yes, you will call first to your neighbor, because neighbors are the very important person in our life. है ना? Relatives तो they are to living very far from us. Our family members, our relatives, they all are living very far from the families. So quickly they cannot come to you and they cannot make you help. So in that situation, in that condition, your neighbors always will help you. As like that, if a happy moment is in your family, if a happy moment is in your home, is in your house, then first you will share those happy moments amongst with your neighbors. So there is a birthday party at your home. So first whom you will invite? Yes, definitely you all will invite to your neighbors. You will go fatapat se and you will invite them. Yes, auntie, there is a birthday in the evening. There is a birthday party. So please do come on that party. Right? So this is, we can't say that neighbors makes our life happy, and sometimes it happens that we can organize a small picnic with our neighbors. We can organize a small get together with our neighbors. It is also happening. It is also happening. है ना? So neighbors makes our life happy. This statement is completely written in the book. This line is completely true. It's completely right that neighbors makes our life happily. But keep one thing is in your mind, that every coin has two faces. हर सिक्के के दो पहलू होते हैं, head और tail, positive और negative. ठीक है? A small negative example I will give you so you can understand in the both the way that neighbors makes our life happy and sometimes neighbors can make our life hell also. है ना? Neighbors can make our life happy and sometimes neighbors can also make our life hell. Hell मतलब नर्क जैसी भी बना देते हैं जिंदगी. See, India is a very big and diversified country. ठीक है? See, as like India's see हम हमारे घर के आसपास amongst our houses there are so many families all living. ठीक है? As like that, India is a country, a big country, and we all are sharing the boundaries of. India is sharing the boundaries from the different countries also. We are sharing our boundary from Sri Lanka. We are sharing our boundary from Nepal. We are sharing our boundary from Burma. We are sharing our boundary from Pakistan. We are sharing our boundary from China also. So China and Pakistan, these two are the countries. These two are the neighborhood countries. ये हमारे देश के पास की countries हैं. जैसे हमारे घर के पास नेबर होते हैं, पड़ोसी होते हैं, वैसे ही चीन एंड पाकिस्तान, these two are neighborhood countries, and we don't have a good relation with those countries. China is a very worst country of the world. Because of China, this coronavirus is spread in the entire world, and lots of thousands of lives has been died because of this coronavirus. If coronavirus is not there, so most probably persons, those who died, they still alive. So I must tell this thing that China and Pakistan, these two neighborhood countries, is not good for us. And right now there is one more country, Afghanistan. On Afghanistan, Taliban attack on the Afghanistan and catch hold that Afghanistani people. So these countries, China and Pakistan, the worst country in the world, and they are not the good neighborhood countries. They always makes us trouble. Pakistan always send their आतंकवादीs in our country and they makes us trouble. वो बहुत सारी हमें परेशानियां देते हैं, दंगे फसाद कराते हैं हमारे देश में और हमारे देश के लोगों को मारते हैं. ठीक है? So I must tell that always we cannot say that we have a good and happy relation with our neighbors. No, this China and Pakistan, we don't have the good relation with them. ठीक है? So every coin has two faces. As like that, every time we don't have the good relation with our neighbors. If our relation is not good with them or they are not good to us, so they always makes us trouble. They always makes us, they can make our life hell. They can make our life hell. ठीक है? So example I gave you, you can understand nicely. Now next, we give us the sense of security and well-being. Yes, if we have a good neighbors, we can say that our life is secure. Our life is secure and well-being. Well-being मतलब हम हमारे जीवन को we can live our life happily. We can live our life happily with the help of those neighbors. So it is very necessary to have a good relation amongst with your neighbors. If you don't maintain the good relation, then your neighbors makes you trouble. Your neighbors makes you sad. Your neighbor makes your life hell. ठीक है? Now let's see what is number 5 line is written. Many big and small neighborhood together make a town or city. Is your neighborhood small or big? अब many big and small neighborhood, बहुत सारे छोटे बड़े neighborhood, they comes together and make a town or city. How? अब now suppose I am living in Bridge Vihar. ठीक है? So what are the neighborhoods a nice temple, and in my colony there is a school also. Right? So I must tell you that these all are my neighborhoods in my colony. These all are the neighborhoods in my colony. So as like that, suppose there are thousands of colonies in our city, in our town. So all the colonies, all the neighborhoods comes together, comes closely, and they make a town. They make a city. Okay? Up there is a question that is your neighborhood small or sorry, is your neighborhood small or big? आपका जो पड़ोसी, आपका जो टाउन है वो बड़ा है या छोटा है? ठीक है? अब now turn the page and first we will discuss about the post office. First we will discuss about the post office. Understand? First you understand before erasing the board. Once again tell me that understand about the area near your houses is called neighborhood, and people who live in the neighborhood are called neighbors. Hope you understand and hope you will remember this definition of the neighborhood is in your mind. Yes. Up now first we will have a discussion of post office. Post office. ठीक है? अब tell me one thing, dear students. Have you ever heard this word post office? क्या आपने कभी this word you have heard, इससे पहले सुना है? This word post office, have you heard earlier? I don't think so you have heard this word, because nowadays technology makes our life more easy. Our world is in your palm. है ना? Whatever you will speak in the phone, in the Google, you can got all the answers. ठीक है? So this post office is the I don't think so you heard this word post office, because nowadays so you all are listening to, you all are using Google Form, YouTube, ठीक है? Phone, laptops. So this word post office, I don't think so you all are familiar with this word. Okay? But we must read about the post office. So let's read about the post office. We go to the post office to buy stamp, envelope and postcard to the post letter. This line number 1, make it underline. We go to the post office to buy stamp, envelope, postcard and post letter. So stamp क्या होती है? See, most of the children loves to watch the Doraemon cartoon. In that cartoon, Nobita have a habit. This habit is very good. Nobita have this habit to collect the different stamps and paste in the scrapbook. है ना? अलग-अलग तरीके के stamps को collect करना, that is the hobby of the Nobita. And Nobita collect the different stamps and paste in the scrapbook. This is the one of the episode I have seen this. ठीक है? So stamp always use in the post office. Stamp always use in the post office as well as envelope. Envelope को हिंदी में we can say that लिफाफा. ठीक है? And the postcard का picture you can see over here in your book. This is the postcard. This is the postcard and this is the letter posting box. ठीक है? In that box letter is posting and this is the postcard. I will tell you how to write the postcard. This all will we will all have the discussion with that. ठीक है? First I will read whatever is written in the book. After writing letter, we drop them into the letter box. First, when I was a child, dear students, I used to write letters to my grandmother, to my bua, to my chachu, to my mami, to my nani and nana. want to communicate with my Mausi and Mausa, so I used to write the letter. So the only letter or envelope or antardeshi is the means of communication before 20 or before 30 years ago. Before 30 years ago, that postcard, that envelope, that antardeshi card is only the one means of communication. If your family members, if your relatives are living very far from your town, very far from your city, so only the letter post, only the postcard is the means of, only the one of the means of communication which I used to write, which I used to use. ठीक है? So let's see what is written next. The postman collect all these letters and take them to the post office. अब बेटा सी पोस्ट ऑफिस वाला डिस्कशन हम करेंगे अब नेक्स्ट क्लास में, क्योंकि दिस क्लास का टाइम इज गोइंग टू फिनिश. The timing of this class is going to finish. If I will take this topic in this class only, so this video will become very long, and long cheese always became monotonous. They lost their beauty. Long thing always lost their beauty. So I must tell you that about the post office wala part we will discuss on later. But a small overview I am giving you to that. Have a discuss about your overview में discuss about post office with your parents. आपको पोस्ट ऑफिस के बारे में डिस्कस करना है किससे? अपने पेरेंट्स से. ठीक है? हैव अ ग्रेट डिस्कशन अबाउट द पोस्ट ऑफिस विद योर पेरेंट्स. A healthy discussion. Take out some information from your parents about the post office. ठीक है? पोस्ट ऑफिस एंड लेटर्स. मैं तो ये I to explain you each and everything, but this class is going to finish. The timing of the class is going to finish. ठीक है? When I will meet in the next class, definitely I will make you understand. Definitely I will make you so much information about the post office, because this post office was very important part of my life in my childhood. ठीक है? So in this class, this much learning is enough from my side to you. Hope you enjoyed the learning with Aarti Tiwari, and soon we will meet in the next class. Till then, bye bye.